Hey friends! Okay, so we're going to start off by doing some segmentation with a poem we've been reading all week long. Okay, so it's the poem Make New Friends But Keep the Old. So this time, every time I say a word, I want you to clap. Okay, so if you hear 3 words, you're going to clap each time you hear that word. Okay, and then after we get done doing the clapping, we're going to count the words and see how many words were in that sentence. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Make new friends, but keep the old. All right, this time I want you to count. You ready? Make new friends, but keep the old. So I have 7 words in that sentence. All right, you ready with your clapping hands for the next sentence? One is silver, the other is gold. All right, now let's count it this time. One is silver, the other is gold. That one had 7 words in that sentence. All right, next sentence. You ready with your clapping hands? A circle is round. It has no end. All right, now let's see if we can count how many words was in that sentence. A circle is round. It has no end. Ooh, that sentence had 8 words in it. All right, next sentence. You ready with your clapping hands? That's how long I will be your friend. All right, now this time we're going to count this last sentence. That's how long I will be your friend. 8 words in that sentence. Good job counting. All right, so let's look at our vocabulary words real quick that we talked about this week. All right, so let's look at this one. This one is friend. Do you remember what a friend is? I want you to think about it. Do you have any friends? All right, so a friend is someone you like to spend time with and do things with. So think about things that you would like to do with your friend. All right, the next vocabulary word we have is the word problem. A problem is something that is hard to figure out. Can you think of a time where you've had a problem? Maybe one of your problems is you forgot how to do something. That could be a big problem. All right, here's one of the new ones we talked about yesterday. So this word is grasp. Grasped. So say grasped. If you grasped something, you held it very tightly. The boy grasped the baseball bat. Can you try to use this word in a sentence? Think about something you could grasp. Maybe you grasped one of your toys, or maybe you grasped the baseball bat. Maybe when that storm came in the other day, you had to grasp those sticks out in your yard. Okay, our next one is escape. And to escape is to get away from someplace. Can you think of an example of the word escape in a sentence? I have a great sentence. My dog's name is Tank, okay? So Tank is very good at escaping the fence. He finds the smallest little hole and he finds a way out. All right, next word is rescue. So when you rescue something, is you help them get away from danger. Think about a firefighter. Does he help rescue people that was in danger from a fire? Yeah, so let's think about that. Can you think of a sentence where you could use the word rescue? See if you can come up with your own sentence. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to read aloud. Remember the fable we read yesterday about the lion and the mouse? So remember the lion? You see how the lion's very big and the mouse is real small. And did they become friends? Let's read it again so we can find out, okay? One afternoon, a lion was napping in the jungle. Nearby, a tiny mouse was searching the ground for food. The lion opened one eye and watched the mouse. Well, hello, little mouse, said the lion. You will make a tasty afternoon snack. The mouse froze in fear. She was too close to the lion's great claws to escape. Pardon me, great lion, said the mouse. I am sorry to wake you. I promise if you do not eat me, I will help you some day. The lion roared with laughter. How will you ever be able to help me? You are small and weak, and I am the king of the jungle. I will show you, said the brave mouse. If you let me go, we'll see a tiny friend can be the best friend of all. I find that hard to believe, said the lion. But I will let you go. You are a very lucky mouse today. And with that, the mouse hurried away. Oh, I heard one of our vocabulary words. Did you hear one of our vocabulary words? I heard the word friend. Do you think they're going to become friends? Let's keep reading to find out. A few weeks later, the mouse was leaving her den when she heard the sound of a roaring lion. Something about the lion's roar made the mouse worry. She rushed toward the sound as fast as she could. From a safe spot behind a tree, the mouse peeked into the clearing, saw the lion who had spared her life. The lion was caught in a net. He was roaring with all his might and struggling to break free. The mouse ran into the clearing. Great King Lion, what is the problem? She asked. I am caught in a trap, cried the lion. I will never run free again. I am your friend. Do you remember me? Said the mouse. You spared my life, so now I will rescue you and I will help you solve your problem. Ooh, I hear one of our vocabulary words, the word problem. So what is lion's problem? Do you see lion's problem? Yeah, he's stuck in that net and he can't get out. I told you before, said the lion to the mouse, I don't believe that a tiny creature like you could ever help me. Just trust me and try to sit still, said the mouse. I have a plan. The lion lay down on the ground with his big head between his paws. I'll try anything, he said. Right away, the mouse hopped onto the net, grasped a piece of rope in her front paws, and chewed it in half. Then she chewed through another piece of rope and another and another. Finally, she had made a hole big enough for the lion to escape. I'm free, yelled the lion. He leaped in the air and reached out to the mouse for a hug. You are really a good friend, the lion said. You are right. We may be different, but we can still depend on each other. So, how did the lion depend on the mouse? So, he depended on the mouse because he helped him get out. I heard another one of our vocabulary words. I heard the word escape. So, how did the mouse help him escape? Yeah, so she chewed the rope to help him escape, to get out of the net. The happy lion walked to the jungle with his new friend. He even gave the tiny mouse a ride. They talked about all of their favorite things. As they talked, they realized that they were similar in many ways. Let's spend some more time together, said the lion. Look, the sun is about to set. There is a hill just across the river with a pretty view of the setting sun. I know just the hill you're talking about, said the mouse. I like to watch the sunset from that hill too. So the lion and the mouse set off together to climb the hill. Each day after that, they met at the top of their favorite hill to watch the sunset together. Before long, they could not imagine a time when they had not been friends. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is I'm going to read this little rhyme to you, and I want you to listen to the words you hear in this. So listen once. I smile when I'm happy. I frown when I'm sad. I get a little grumpy when something makes me mad. All right, so there's some words in there. They're called feeling words. And feeling words I heard in the first line. So let's read the first line again and see if you can hear the feeling word. I smile when I'm happy. Look, happy is a feeling. So I want you to listen to each one again. And every time that you hear a feeling word, put your hands on your head. I smile when I'm happy. Oh, I heard happy. I frown when I'm sad. I get a little grumpy when something makes me mad. Did you hear those feeling words? I heard them. All right, let's read it one more time. And every time you hear a feeling word, I want you to show me, I want you to make that feeling, okay? You ready? I smile when I'm happy. I frown when I'm sad. I get a little grumpy. Sometimes it makes me mad. Okay. Now we're going to look at how to be a friend. And let me turn it so you can see. Hey, let's look at this picture. Sometimes when we're reading a book, the picture can tell us a lot about the book. So let's look at this picture. I see bear, and I see fox, and I see goose, and they're all playing together. Let's look at another one. Let's see if we can look at this picture and tell what's happening in the story without having to read it. All right, let's look at this picture. I see bear and goose and fox, and what are they doing? What are they doing right here? Looks like they're playing hopscotch. Looks like he's waiting his turn, but he don't look very happy, does he? So you can tell a lot when you're reading by looking at the pictures as we read. It helps us to understand our story. Okay, so now we're going to read. We've been talking about all week about how to be a friend. So now we're going to read how to be a friend. So I want you to think first before we get started, how can you be a friend? What is something that you could do? Could you share your toys? Could you be nice? Could you work together? Yeah, because in the end, they had to share their toys to get along in that story, didn't we? So let's read How to Be a Friend. So there's the title of our book. So remember, I'm reading from left to right, from top to bottom. So let's read it again. I want you to read the title with me. Ready? How to Be a Friend. Friends help each other. Friends work together. It is fun to make new friends. That's right. So to be a friend, you can help each other and you can work together. Friends play a game. Who goes first? We take turns. Friends teach each other things. We can learn new things from friends. Did you see something, how you could be a friend on these pages? I saw something right here. Let's go back and read it again if we don't remember. Friends play a game. Who goes first? We take turns. So taking turns is a good way to be a friend. Sometimes friends may not get along. Friends find ways to get along. Here are some ways to get along. Number 1, listen. Number 2, share. And number 3, play fair. So, did you hear some ways you could get along with your friends? I remember 3. Let's go back and see if we can see them on the page. We can listen, share, and play fair. There is someone new in the class. How can you be a friend? So how could you be a friend if there was someone new in your class and they didn't have any friends? What would you do? Let's look at here's some ways. Here are some ways to help a new friend. Number 1, say hello. Number 2, tell your name. Number 3, ask your new friend to play. Because I think if you ask your new friend to play, that would make them feel welcome. We can do many things with friends. What do you do with your friends? So what are some things that you can do with your friends? And think about some things you can do with your friends. Okay, so now we're going to practice blending a couple words, okay? So let's listen to this word. Mop. Now I want you to do it with me. You ready? When I say the sounds, I want you to say the sounds with me and the word. You ready? Let's listen again. Op. And sometimes whenever we're trying to blend a word together, if we draw out those sounds, it helps us to say the word. Okay, you ready? Let's do it one more time. Op. Mop. All right, let's see if we can do another one. Let's do the word pat. You ready? So remember, as when I say the sounds, you say them with me. Let's see if we can blend this word together. At, pat. Did you get it? Let's try one more time. At, pat. All right, let's try one more word and let's see if you can blend it together. You ready? At cat. Did you get that one right? All right, let's try that word one more time. You ready? At cat. So I want you to practice trying to blend your words together, okay?